This is a beautiful ripple stitch. It has puffs, so the puff part is where it goes up. This is very pretty, so happy 4th of July, everybody. And this would be very nice for an afghan or a scarf. So this is a multiple of 17 plus 2. So there's 17 here and 17 here. So I'm going to have the 34, 17 and 17 is 34 and plus 2. So the plus, it make believe that this is the bottom part, and you're going to have already the 17 plus 2, which is the same as if I had that from the beginning. So now I'm going to make my slip knot and go into my first stitch, which would be the same as if I turned and made my first row. So slip, and those are my 2 chains up, like if it was from the beginning. Yarn over, and you're going to make a double crochet into the next stitch. Now we're going to do a series of decrease stitches, and decrease stitch is done by yarn over, and you go into the next stitch, yarn over, take off 2, yarn over, go into the next stitch and bring your yarn through. Now you have 4, yarn over, take 3 off, yarn over and take 2 off. So that means that these 2 turned into 1. So let's do that again. Yarn over, go into the next stitch and bring your yarn through, yarn over, take 2 off, yarn over, go into the next stitch, bring your yarn through, your yarn over and take those 3 off, and now we close them. So now we have here that those 3 chains up, 1 double crochet and 2 decrease stitches. Now we're going to make our puffs. We're going to chain 1 and we're going to go into the puff. So the puff is done by yarn over and bring your stitch all the way up high, yarn over, bring your stitch all the way up high. Now you have 5 stitches there, yarn over and take all of them off. Let's get that yarn through and close them. So now you chain 1, yarn over, and you're going to the next one, bring your stitch all the way up high, yarn over, go again, bring your stitch all the way up high. Now you have 5, yarn over and take all of them off and close it. Chain 1 and bring your yarn through and up high, yarn over, bring your yarn through and up high. Now you have your 5, yarn over and take all of them off, close it and chain 1. So see, I have my 1, 2, 3 puffs. I need 5, yarn over, bring my yarn up high, yarn over, bring my yarn up high, yarn over, take all of them off, close it and chain 1. Again into the next one, bring my yarn up high, yarn over, bring my yarn up high and close them. And chain 1. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I am going to do my decrease rows the same as here. So now I'm going to go up there, take 2 off, again yarn over into the next stitch, take 3 off and all of them off, yarn over into the next one, take 2 off, yarn over again into the next one, take 3 off and off. That's 2. Yarn over into the next one, take 2 off, yarn over into the next one and take 3 off and off all of them. Yarn over, go into the next one, take 2 off, yarn over into the next one, take 3 off and off. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 2 more. So take 2 off, yarn over into the next stitch, take 3 off, all of them, into the next stitch, take 2 off, yarn over into the next one and take 3 off and close. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we're going to chain 1 and we're going to do another series of puffs, and we're going to bring your yarn through nice and tall, yarn over, bring your yarn through and take all of them off and close them. Chain 1, go into the next one nice and tall, yarn over, nice and tall, take all of them off and chain 1 into the next one and bring your yarn through nice and tall, yarn over again nice and tall and take all of them off. You close it and chain 1. So we have 1, 2, 3. We need 2 more. Bring your yarn through up high, yarn over, bring your yarn through up high and take all of them off. Close them and chain 1. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. We need another one. Bring your yarn up high, yarn over, bring it again up high, take all of them off, close it, chain 1, and now we're going to do our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to do our decreased stitches. So yarn over and take 2 off, yarn over into the next one and take 3 off and 2. So that's a decreased stitch. Again, we go into the next one, take 2 off, yarn over into the next one and take 3 off, yarn over and take those 2 off. So that's 2 decreased rows, 2 decreased stitches. And now we're going to yarn over, and this is a double crochet, and into the last one, that's a double crochet. And you're done with that row. So that's the way it looks. And then on the way back, you're going to single crochet on each of the stitches, not the ones that you chained, but the stitches. That means you need to have a total of 34. So that is 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5. You're going to see which ones are your stitches. Go on top of each one of them, of the stitches only, not the chains that you made to separate them. So you need to have a total of 34, and you go all the way to the other side on top of each one of these. And so what happens is that the chain that closed all of the stitches, oops, I picked up another yarn there. The chain that closed all of the stitches in your clusters, in your puffs, that does not count as a stitch. So that means you need to go on top of the stitches only. So that's a stitch, and that one is a stitch, and that one also. Until you have your 34, and you go all the way to the other side, you change colors, and then you repeat the same sequence. And so that's the way it is. And isn't it pretty? You do that, so there's only 2 rows. The one with the puffs and the decreased stitches, and then a single crochet all over on the top, and you should have your 34, and then you change your yarn and you repeat it. Thank you very much for watching. Please like us and share us with your friends, and thank you very much.